You watching the Pomoco Down Show? What's up, baby? What's up?
Next on the Pomoco Don Rose Football Show, a breakdown and an analysis of the annual Battle of the Bay Classic. Then we learn how one assistant coach is on a mission to get athletes to understand the role of a mentor. And we connect with a member of the medical field who's making an impact on his community professionally and personally. That and more coming up on the Pomoco Don Rose Football Show.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Pomoco Don Rose Football Show 2010, Resurrection to Glory.
Welcome, I'm Jerome Barber, and I'm joined with Coach Don Rose. Coach Rose, the Battle of the Bay.
Battle of the Bay. Like I said, you do that every year, and there's certain games you put on your calendar, and you know there's going to be a battle. And like I said, now it was a great battle, and you know, I think the fans might have wanted to see more, but I was satisfied because at the end we had another defeat, another win, I'm sorry.
The atmosphere was tremendous, and I mean, the stands were filled, and just a great atmosphere, just a great day for football.
Yeah, I tell you what, when I took the job, first thing I wanted to do, I wanted to you know, get a product that we can bring the fans back and we can fill the stands. And you know, I'm really excited. I thought that, you know, I didn't see an empty seat anywhere. And, you know, so I'm excited about that. And I think now that, you know, people want to see some good football, and hopefully we can keep this thing going so we can keep the crowd going.
Well, let's talk about the game, Coach. We won the toss, and you deferred till the second half.
Yes. And the whole reason doing, you know, wanted to make sure we get off, you know, on a good start. And I think starting off, we had, if you notice, the wind was blowing very heavily on one side. And so we, you know, they took the side where the wind was going with them. And so we kicked off into it, and I wanted my kickoff team to go down. And so we did what we had to do on that. And, you know, we stopped them. But, you know, I was waiting for, you know, some more scores to happen. But that didn't happen. But, you know, it was good. You know, I think you know, it's always going to be a battle when you play a rival. So, you know, at the end result was what counted.
You kind of, both teams stayed close to the middle of the field. I mean, it was just kind of a nip and tuck there in the first quarter anyway.
Yeah. Well, you got to get your hats off. I mean, you know, Coach Adrian did a great job. And matter of fact, that running back, you know, Blanche probably is one of the best ones I've seen this year. And so, you know, again, you know, so I think we did well enough to contain him. And I know he ended up scoring one score. But, you know, I think overall, like I said, that's a sign of true champions. And you find a way to make this thing work. And so at the end results, you know, we were 7, they had 6. So, you know, again, a lot of folks probably say, man, you know, I'm looking for more. But, you know, I can go to sleep at night. Yeah.
Now that second quarter is where we kind of broke things out. And once again, we've got to call the name of that freshman, Antoine Chisholm.
What can you say? I mean, that one run is electrifying. I mean, you know, anybody else might have got tackled for a 2-yard loss, and he just kind of slipped through and slid and ducked. And next thing you know, man, you know, he went there. And at the end, we were kind of teasing him because he got caught on the 5, but he didn't realize anybody was behind him. So we kind of teased him. But, you know, he's somebody you got to give the ball to, and hopefully, you know, he can keep doing that for the remainder of the year.
Yeah, it actually looked like he got injured on that tackle.
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
But,
I think he had, you know, his back, the guy kind of twisted him a little bit, and he had a little back sprain. But, you know, he's a young guy. He'll be fine.
And what is critical in that first scoring drive was the extra point.
Oh, man, without a doubt. We say that all the time, that, you know, every inch of the game is, you know, is a factor. Make sure you're on point. And so that particular thing, our guy snuck in to the left, made him kick it to the right, and, you know, little did we know that was a deciding factor. So
deciding factor it was. Yeah. This rivalry game went down to the wire. Next up on the Pomoco Don Rose Football Show, Coach breaks down the second half of the Battle of the Bay Classic. Plus, we salute our most valuable players from the 48th meeting between Hampton and Norfolk State.
right team, the right players, the will to win your trust. Trust in the products we sell, trust in the service we provide, and trust we'll give you the best price and the best value. The team is Pomoco. The products, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, Nissan, Lincoln, Mercury, and used cars of all makes. Guaranteed service for all models provided by factory-trained technicians. And we've won the trust of generations. Let us win yours. Pomoco, the power of more. Of course.
Are you sitting at home right now in front of the TV?
Come catch your favorite sporting events at NASCAR Sports Grill, located in the power plant in Hampton. We cover everything, including college and pro football, basketball, Major League Baseball, NASCAR, UFC, and more. With our 40-plus high-definition televisions and over 40 feet of high-definition projection screens, NASCAR Sports Grill is second to none. The party is always happening. We have a 4,000-square-foot deck that features live music on the weekends and a full menu of great food. With so much going on, why are you not at NASCAR Sports Grill?
We're back to talk about the second half of the Battle of the Bay. Coach, I guess that pep talk at halftime, the defense truly hurt it.
Yeah. Again, I told them we went in. I said, look, you know, don't worry about it. Right now, again, this is what we do best. You know, we're a second half team. And like you said, now the defense came back and they held the end of the bargain more or less. But, you know, again, we still, that's an ongoing thing. We're trying to find a way to put more points on them. But like I said, end result, we keep winning. So I don't want to take that away from the guys, and they're excited.
Well, what's really critical, Coach, is, and one of the concerns, I know in pregame preparation we had, was their place kicker. I think he booted a 45-yard earlier in the season.
He did.
But that shows you how important special teams are, because after D'Angelo Branch scored what they thought was a chip shot.
Oh, man, yeah, that was big. I mean, because right now that changed the whole complexity of the game, because, again, because of that, you know, we were able to play solid defense and know now that they had to score, you know, possibly an extra point or field goal to win. And so right now we felt good that we were able to kind of keep them from getting that position. And so, you know, at the end of the game, I wasn't concerned, because I said now they're probably going to have to go for the touchdown.
7-6, Hampton was the winner of the Battle of the Bay. Real quickly, Coach, we're going to talk about those star players making plays, those offensive and defensive MVPs.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I know offensively, you know, again, the name, if you heard before, Antoine Chisholm. You know, he's, I think this is his third time, and, you know, being a freshman, you know, he's excitable, you know, he's electrifying. We've got to find a way to give him the ball. And defensively, another gentleman that was here earlier, Darius Johnson, you know, and I'm really excited for him. You know, that was the guy who stepped in for Julio Sanchez, and he's done a great job. And so we're really excited. He was also the MVP for the Battle of the Bay.
Fantastic. Coach Rose will return later, but coming up on the Pomoco Don Rose Football Show, we meet a member of his coaching crew.
Reverend Dr. Jerome and First Lady Monet Barber, along with the entire church family of 6 Mount Zion Baptist Temple, invite you to one of our dynamic worship services. 3 great services, 2 excellent locations, and 1 awesome worship experience. 7 a.m. at 6 House, 2003 Kickotan Road, and at 9 and 11:30 a.m. on the main campus, 3100 Butternut Drive, both in the city of Hampton. For more info, call 896-6050 or log on to smzbt.org.
Our ability to outcompete other countries will be shaped not just in our boardrooms, not just on our factory floors, but in our classrooms, in our schools, at universities like Hampton.
Introducing Hampton U Online, the first HBCU to offer online degree programs of this caliber. Visit Hampton University's virtual campus today at huonline.hamptonu.edu. We're available to assist you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 877-633-9150.